Today, they lead normal lives. They bear children. Their children are normal.
I'm an effeminate looking male and you're listening to Dead Air. So, we watched something special today, guys.
Something real special.
How the fuck was that?
Fucking alright.
Well, first off...
So, they shot up a school.
No,
We're starting up that school shoot-up. That's fucked up, okay? This is Christian programming.
We can't just start the episode being like, yeah, so there was a school shooting. That's not like what we're watching.
So today, we watched Boys of Valor.
Boys of Valor.
We watched, what, 3 episodes?
3 episodes.
And,
More like 2.5.
first off, I feel like before anything, we should talk about the quality of the animation.
You mean less than stellar?
I'm pretty sure it was made in
GameCube
fucking,
cross with PS1.
Yeah,
I feel like PS1 is generous.
I think that saying it was made in Gmod is
Me and him are still genuinely of the belief that this was made in Gmod with like PS1 textures. Like,
So it's a shitty red versus blue.
yeah,
With Christian.
shit's better.
Anything that could clipped into something.
Oh my god.
Mouths, teeth.
So,
their own faces
okay.
often, yeah.
So, basically, clipping, for those of you who don't know, is where the animation, like, basically fucks up with itself. And, so
Good-
what
good
happens is,
explanation.
these young
Accurate as
black
ever.
gentlemen, called the Boys of Valor, blessed by God, I say, by God, have faith swords and faith lasers to combat evil.
Welcome to the Crusades.
Oh my god.
We still haven't gotten to see the faith lasers though. That's what's upsetting.
Yeah, no. He said that it's got faith lasers. Ain't no faith lasers. What the fuck?
False advertising.
This is bullshit. I want my money back for that $20 I spent.
We
You
have
spent
the
on trash,
same-
Connor.
The same like 3 sets of fighting moves, like the spin kick, the fucking punch, and then the normal kick.
So we have black Naruto's.
Well, that's because when they gave them actual weapons like swords, the swords came through the body. Like, they were just hacking
My favorite
at
part of
themselves.
the editing techniques is like it reminds
Lack
me of like
thereof.
it reminded me of like when I first made videos, and it's like I learned a technique that would make like that would look interesting later on, and then like I used it a few more times. I feel like they did that. Where it's like, because there was this one part, right, where he like flipped in the air, and it was like the camera following him the whole time in some odd fashion. Like, it looked stupid to begin with, but I guess the maker thought it looked incredibly amazing, and so he used that for every character onwards for like the rest of the episode, and it was super off-putting, and it still bugs me.
Yeah, because that's what you fucking do. Like, a lot of the animation in that reminds me of like my early days of Blender. Of like getting down how to do like 3D modeling and everything, and I was like, oh yeah, this is fucking cool, and I still have like one gun that I've ported into like 4 separate games now, just because at first I was like, oh, this is cool, it needs to be in the game, and now I'm on like game 4 and I just fucking ported it in as a meme at this point, because it's like, wow, I'm trash.
Well, we're talking about editing here. We need to get back on the topic of
Yeah.
shot up a school
Yeah, so let's
with bubble guns.
let's run down the list of the episodes that we watched.
Contextually
Happy and
speaking-
you know it.
Contextually speaking, there wasn't really any main story to follow as far as we could tell, but there was one episode where they fucking shot up a school.
Hold up. They didn't just shoot up a school. They went from some creepy doll kid singing happy as, or if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, while staring intently at the camera, or whatever the fuck. And we went from that to bubble guns.
We didn't tell the villains. The villains are robotic, like Megazord-looking motherfuckers.
Went back to the Power Ranger era.
But they're like
where
2
it's
feet
not-
tall.
I mean, it's bad.
Well,
like-
except for their leader, which is like a giant. The rest are like the same size as these kids. And did they ever specify how old they are? Like, they're still obviously in school because the one asked for help on their homework in physical science. But
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
God.
episode Physical Science, you know, where there's the 2 bases of science, chemistry and
Physics.
Physics. That's right.
The only 2 branches of science
Yeah,
we'll ever need.
because Christians, I don't know if this is fucking newsflash, but there's at least a third. There's at least one more.
thank you, Connor. I needed to know that as a good-hearted Catholic boy.
It's gonna
Hey.
go.
Creationism, I say.
gonna get us fucking kicked off Twitch with your religious comments, Connor.
Hey,
relationship
the bear
between
Jew
souls.
has to preach, you know, that biology life.
You're a barrel, right?
I want you to never say that. If you don't mind.
Oh my lord.
We haven't even finished watching all of it.
We haven't finished watching
We
all
that's
of
the
the
sad
series
thing.
yet.
We watched 2 episodes off
No,
the first disc
no.
and 1 off the second.
And to be fair, it was only one
be
full
fair, huh?
episode and 2 shorts.
2 shorts, but
The shorts are like 30 fucking seconds long.
Except for the Mr. Gun Control one. That one was really long. That one, it was shorter
Mr.
than an
Gun.
episode still,
Okay.
but it was still not as short as the
Okay.
first one.
There's a
Here's
lot
the
of
thing.
context required for Mr. Gun Control.
Mr.
okay?
Gun Control, being the name of the episode, was based on the Sandy Hook school shooting.
It wasn't based off it.
It was-
on or
it was
off.
dedicated.
It was okay. It was
Dedicated to it,
okay.
yeah.
Dedicated. My bad.
based
The
off
thing-
it, he says with a
I
fucking
mean-
animated
They went
children.
up. They
Animated.
went up to a child at a playground at a school and shot him with a bubble gun.
Well, he was going to shoot him. He was just threatening to. He shot at the
But
black
where
kid.
did the bubbles go?
Yeah, because they didn't hit the black kid.
Like
and
they
they
didn't
obviously
hit,
didn't
they
hit
just
the ginger.
disappeared after they were shot.
One of my favorite things about this show is its editing technique, in which they'll create like an object flying through the air and then just forget about it later and just be like, "Oh yeah, next scene, it's not there anymore. Don't worry about it." Like,
There is no like I after the first episode when it goes from they're all wearing ninja outfits to them talking to their parents in their living room, I was like, all right, yeah, so this
And normal
obviously not going
clothes.
to be any continuity.
There was no fucking transition.
We went from
well normal
okay.
clothes. They basically look like blank models, like with
You know
their
those
head
fucking
textures.
like little figurines you could get from the like 25 cent machines. So
Yeah.
what were those called? The homies or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
They look like they're dressed in like the homies generic fucking outfits.
Yeah, but then it's also like if you look at mods for like Left 4 Dead or something, and how like a lot of them are just a shitty like image wrapped around the model, and it looks super terrible. That's what it looks like for all of their fucking characters.
My biggest thing with the Boys of Valor is that yes, it's good Christian programming. There were no curse words. There were
Good.
Hey,
Good
hey.
is a relevant term.
Okay, fair enough. But for some reason, to me, it was like it was all about gang violence because every fight scene was in the middle of the street in like a shoddy neighborhood, and it was you cannot divide us. Like it was all about like sticking with your family, sticking with your homies, and beating up the other gang in the middle of the street. Like this is like good Christian
Can
programming.
we talk about how the show went from gang violence to you remember to brush your teeth, right?
Oh my god.
on a moment's notice. That's the true agility of this show's writing, right? Is that they can go from fucking badass fights to how to brush your teeth.
We
How
say
fun.
badass
it was-
loosely.
Yeah, it was not. It was
I
not
don't
like.
want you dressing up like one of them whores.
I don't want you going out there looking like that.
And for you feminists out there,
Oh,
there are 7 brothers and 1 sister.
Contact us at email not disclosed yet gmail.com to complain about all of
And
our
I'm
gonna
fucking-
make that the
Actually, I'm
business
just bringing
email.
this up so that the feminists can attack the Boys of Valor because the female was not allowed to go fight evildoers and Satan with her brothers.
man, dude, I just want to freaking stick my hard, throbbing fist right into the patriarchy right now.
Don't bring this back.
This is Daddy Jim Jam, and you're on the Bone Zone Express. First stop, dead air.
So, this is a story about how I got in the pants of our Gunther Tooties waitress today, right? So,
This is a good conversation starter. Yeah, let's go.
we went to Gunther Tooties today, right?
Actually, I feel that because Gunther Tooties, I think, is a Colorado only thing.
It
Is
is.
So, yeah, it's the only chain.
So it's close to your like steak and shakes or like
It's a diner.
I
yeah,
mean,
it's like a 50s style diner, yet they stop serving breakfast after a certain point, which is not a diner.
They have, I'd say, like, depending on what you order, pretty good food.
Yeah, it's good
Like,
food.
it's not bad. It's kind of overpriced.
It's
but
kind of like a classic.
But let's be honest, we don't go there for the food. We go there for the hot redhead with the nice ass.
So we
Well,
were
we-
there.
There's a few
Thank
cuties there.
This is a lot
We were
of
there at
cuties
Gunther Tooties today, and there was this really cute waitress, right? And we start making jokes. You know, we're fucking typical shithead guys. You know, we're not disrespectful or anything, but we're making jokes like.
Right, we're not disrespectful.
Yeah, we're using our
Not
three
to
fingers
women.
to close the wage gap.
Never.
But we start making these sexual jokes, right? And obviously they're directed at the cute waitress, but we're saying things like, "I'm gonna shove my throbbing, pulsating fist inside of the fucking wage gap," shit like that. And then what was the three-finger one?
I've got a
Three fingers
freaking
closed like the.
yeah.
3 fingers to close the wage gap, boy.
I've got a rock hard steel for your personality, like just
Colin, what was
absurd.
mad
you said in
respect
the
for
car.
your intellect.
It was your throbbing, pulsating, mad respect for your intellect.
I'm gonna stick my rock hard fist inside the patriarchy and fight for women's rights. And it's not like we were saying these things out of like.
rock hard respect for women.
And
We didn't
I'd
even
like
say
to
it to
also
her.
state for the record, this was not directly to her face. Like, we did
no.
do this, like, over a meal. She was our waitress. We aren't about to be
Hold
like...
on, guys. I can cover us up. Ready? Check this out.
God damn it, he's gonna say something to piss off you.
It was just locker room talk.
Oh my god.
Well, that makes it okay then.
I mean, yeah, it's nothing like your coach. Disclaimer!
We make enough money off this non-existent fan base, so that way we are allowed to say that.
Yeah, we're famous and wealthy. We're like rappers who aren't famous and wealthy talking about how famous and wealthy
Check
they are.
out my SoundCloud.
Check out my fucking SoundCloud, dudes.
I have a SoundCloud.
Oh,
There-
gross.
I uploaded 2 tracks and one of them was taken down to copyright.
There was some
Because it
fun-
was the entire build-up of Roundabout. But it ended with Jacket saying something from Payday. I don't know what it was. I think I still have it.
There was legit some fucker like in my coffee shop like trying to give me his mixtape.
Yeah,
In
I
my
feel like
phone.
that's the end of that one.
Yeah.
Take it.
Seen that story, but
We literally went from fucking Gunther Tooney's waitress to some kind of coffee
some guy
shop.
in my fucking coffee shop.
What if our 2 fans are like, did James actually get it in that waitress?
But did James get it in?
That's
waitress?
to be continued.
You know it's an Aspen because the way it is. Welcome to Dead Air.
Okay, so this story.
That's a profile picture right there. Eric with a screwdriver ruining a bottle cap.
That's what happens when you have ADD kids. Don't do
Tell them
ADD.
about how you stole your soap from my fucking bathroom once.
Oh, the time that
God.
I fucking stole the soap from your bathroom? That's a lit story.
It's still in my bedroom.
Oh my god.
Are we recording right now?
Yep.
Oh.
Welcome to Dead Air, motherfuckers.
Honor! Rolling Thunder, boy.
Hey, it's
I'm
those
getting my
Alp-
Mountain Dew.
Hey, it's those freaking Australian snow
Oh
frogs.
shit! I
Fucking-
forgot.
That
God
when the
fucking
Jew
damn.
gasses himself.
Hey,
Fucking-
I don't just gas myself, I gas everybody.
Biting professionalism on
Oh,
the show.
Jesus Christ.
Look,
Someone open a goddamn window, I swear to God.
smell like popcorn, Colin?
Okay.
Burnt popcorn, maybe.
Okay.
We're
So-
jumping stories here. We're getting from like one story into another story.
That's
Jesus
because we're
Christ.
talking about the Jews gassing themselves.
What was the previous story that I was supposed to be talking about?
The soap story.
Oh, the soap story. I just fucking stole soap. There's nothing special. Get the fuck out of here, audience. I stole a nigga's soap because I like.
No,
the
you didn't even take it. Because I called you out.
Yeah.
What's going on over here, boys?
Put your fucking pants down. I swear to God.
Put your pants down, huh?
Uh-huh. You know what I fucking said.
What, Eric?
Goddamn, need some hedge clippers for that shit. Jesus Christ.
What did you say to me, Colin?
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. So for this story,
James, you
I want to
freaking
give some
monkey.
context. So
What'd you say, Eric?
another friend of oh my god.
Fucking hate you.
So another friend of ours named Sam, me and him, we were just talking, and he was saying how he wanted to go to this furry convention that was here in Colorado.
Nice.
And so he looks it up to see when it was, and then he messages me back. He's like, "Yeah, so it's canceled." And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Nazis." And I was like, "What?"
God
And he's like, "Yeah, there were Nazis or whatever, and so the convention was canceled." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And then 2 days later, I'm on my phone at work, and I scroll, and I see an article from Denver 7. Amid allegations of unpaid taxes, neo-Nazism, and sex offenders, Denver Furry Convention canceled. This is an actual thing that happened. And so I will read a section of the fucking article if I could figure out where it is.
I want to say like
Always have your notes prepared.
I
Goddamn.
want to say that that's like, you know, that's Denver for you, that we're weird or whatever, but the thing is that I feel like this furry shit's out of hand. It's everywhere.
So it's
Fucking, you got Nazis cracking down on furries now. It's not only the Jews like me. Now
Well,
it's just
you-
fucking
well, it's like they're
furries.
Nazi furries.
No, there's furries who are Nazis.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and instead of the swastika on their armband, it's like a black paw print.
Oh
Can
my
there be like a Call of
God.
Duty DLC instead of zombies? It's
I'm sure there's a
furries?
mod in there somewhere.
Oh my god.
So, last month we were faced with a sudden and drastic increase in security costs amounting to more than a third of our entire existing operating budget, which stemmed directly from the very public threats of violence against one another by members of this community, as well as the negative backlash from misinformation spread about the convention, its staff, and attendees. The announcement of the convention's cancellation, written by one of the board members, Soren, said, Therefore, Rocky Mountain FurCon 2017 is officially canceled. The message continued, I will no longer continue to subject my staff and our community to the lies, hate, violence, and slander that was disseminated by a small, vocal minority. The backlash against the convention of the canceling was immediate. Wow, you guys could not have made a worse decision, wrote one person on the Facebook page. I got
On their
engaged.
Facebook page.
I got engaged at this con, and this was also the con I went to on my honeymoon. That just ruined everything for me. Why?
Who the
Why
fuck
though?
goes to a furry convention
To
for
get
their
engaged.
honeymoon?
Well, have you seen some of the things?
No.
Not
I
free
haven't.
sex, boy.
I mean, I guess if that's what you're into, I
Gotta
don't
stick
judge.
my
But
dick in a cat, boy.
I mean, we might.
You see,
need
you
to
read
edit
that
Gotta
article.
stick my dick in an otter, boy.
Gonna stick
There-
my
there's
dick in
a
a cat
couple
boy,
jokes
call
in
it
there.
getting
You
puss.
damn right, considering I'm the bear Jew.
Do you remember the last year when there was all those things going around that Tony the Tiger's social media was shut down because furries kept hitting on him? I feel like this is like an article that would have fit directly next to that.
I'm sorry, who was it?
Tony the Tiger.
Yeah,
Like
The
the
Frosted
mascot.
Flakes guy.
Yeah, his Twitter started blocking people because a bunch of furries were hitting on him, and they still do it.
That's
It's
good.
so fucking
Dude,
retarded.
Tony the Tiger. Damn, boy. He lives.
Great. People are like, pour your
Shut
milk
up.
in my cereal, daddy, and shit like that. It's so terrible.
Alright, disclaimer. I'm called the Bear Jew. We've made an otter joke with that. I'm not gay. Yet.
He's just trying to cover it up. He'll come out of the closet once
Those
he's
are
done
strong
redecorating
words.
it, guys.
You fucking know it.
These are strong words coming from someone known as the Bear.
The Bear Jew.
Whatever.
Like,
You could just stop.
great movie
Emphasis
reference.
on the bear.
Hey James, pass me that motor oil.
No. You're not.
No context on that for you, audience. Just pass me that motor oil. Just do it.